Hi everyone, Arlene here. So today's project for the 4th day of the 12 days of Christmas is this little treat holder. This is made with Stampin' Up's treat tubes. These actually come in a set of 12 and they are plastic, so they're not glass. They won't shatter if you happen to drop it and it would break. Plastic of course could crack, but it's not going to break like glass would. So I like that because these are going to be for treats. I thought would be really great for, I have bus drivers, like the bus driver, or I have some workers that come in and help me with my kiddos and work with them, and I thought this would be a really cute way to show my appreciation for all the work that they do. So I used Tic Tacs. This is this regular size container of Tic Tacs. This is Cherry Cola, which I thought I liked them actually, but I picked them because of the color. I really liked the color. It was real festive. So one of these will fill 2 of these treat tubes with a few left over. So they filled it up really nicely, and like I said, I like the color for this for the holiday season. Okay, and then it's got a cute little tag, and I'll be showing you how to make that too as well. And then you can open it up and put a little sentiment in there. So let's go ahead and get started with that. The stamp set that I'm using today is just one that I have in my collection. This is the Sweet Seasons. I believe this was in last year's catalog. And I'm using the Like Sugar and Spice You Are Oh So Nice. And I wanted to show you how I actually got that tag. So I'm using some of these dies. This is actually in the Layering Circles framelits, and they come in a collection of circles that are both scalloped and just the regular size. Now if you are, say you have like the circles, the thinlits, and you have different, like I have the stitched shapes and the Layering Circles, you know, the framelits, when you hang on to this is how you store them, the container that they come in. And on the back of them, I learned this from another demonstrator, but on the back of the paper it will tell you how many of these thinlits or the framelits that come in the kit, and this particular one says 16. I'm not sure if you can read that or not, but it says 16. So what I've done is just taken just a Sharpie and I wrote 16 on the actual back of the envelope, so it's easier for me to see, so that I know if I'm working with it, I know 16 framelits have to go inside this container. And another thing too is if you're working with more than one set and you're wondering, you know, where does it go? Which circle does this belong? Would this be in, you know, a different set? You'll see on the back side, and sometimes it's hard, and I really don't know if I can even bring it up close enough where you can see, but there's some writing on here, and this actually says the number, which is the 14705, which is actually the number of the dies. So it corresponds, and sometimes you might not realize that's what that is, but there's a little number there. Same number is on this scallop circle, so you know that they will go with the kit or the set of the Layering Circles framelits. So just a little tip for you there. Okay, so we're starting off with 2, and I actually brought my Big Shot out. I want to show you what I've done to create this little tag here. So I'm using Garden Green. I took a piece that was about 6 inches long, about 3 inches wide. You don't have to be really perfect, and of course the size is going to depend on what size of the scallop that you want to use. And then I scored it about not quite in the middle. I think this is 3 inches right here. I'm just going to fold that, and then I'm going to get my Big Shot, and I'm going to show you what I do with this. And then I'm going to take the scalloped circle and place it down. So I've got my paper folded, so it's going to be cutting 2 thicknesses of the paper. I've got my scallop circle, and I want to run that through my Big Shot, but I want the circle to go just above a little bit. So if you can see that, you want some of the part that normally would cut through your paper, you want to have that above actually the fold here. So that way it's going to make a little tag. So just place that onto it. So I've got my magnetic platform here, and I've got one of the little sandwiches here, the plates, the plastic plate. And then I'm going to put the top plastic plate up on top, again making sure that it's not, so it doesn't move around too much. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so then I'm going to just run it through. All right. And you can see that it's cut out there. And because we did not, you know, I positioned the framelit to go above that fold there, it actually kept the piece together. So it's like a little tag. Okay, and then I have already cut out a piece of a circle of the Whisper White cardstock, which will be layered right onto that, like that. Okay, and then taking the Real Red, this is the Real Red ink pad, I'm going to stamp my sentiment straight onto that Whisper White circle, like that. And then I'm going to take just some Fast Fuse, adhere that circle onto the card base here. So you can see I have it where the card is going to open up on the top. So if you ever decide, you know, you can always have it open up from the side, but for this particular project, I'm having the card open up in this direction, like so. All right, and then I've got a little punch here. We're just going to take and punch a hole up at the top, like that. And then this is some of the Stampin' Up's jute twine. Got a little bit of that. I'm going to take and work with, I don't know, this says it's about 16 inches. Take a little bit of that. And leaving a tail here, I'm going to just wrap it a few times. So I'm wrapping up the treat tube a few times. This. And then what I found worked easiest for me is if I tied it before I actually put the tag on. So I just tied it loosely like that. And then you want to just go ahead and thread the tag onto the jute. So the jute likes to unravel, so if need be, just cut it again and give it a fresh end. And then I'm tying it in a little knot. Like that. And trim the ends off. Like so. And there you've got cute little gift tag ready to go to give away to your friends or coworkers or someone special. So I hope you like that. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you liked what you saw, and if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.